Stephen,
Andrew.
fancy spending a quiet night inside number 9?
Yeah, go on then.
Lovely. Me too. Yeah, we're going into the scripts again. We are in Series 8, Episode 3, Paraskevidekatriaphobia.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've just taught me how to say it correctly.
Which is a real turnaround, because I haven't said it at any point.
You haven't, but you say it really beautifully.
Thank you.
Would you like to say it now for everyone to hear?
Paraskevidekatriaphobia.
Yeah, lovely. That's really nice. Yeah, I was going for like, what was I saying? Paraskevidekatriaphobia. So I was putting the emphasis in a slightly different place, but, you know, rewatching the episode, I was like, that it is Paraskevidekatriaphobia.
You may, listeners, have realised there isn't a huge amount to discuss in this episode. So we're going to fill as much time as we can by just saying the name of it over and over again.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, so what we do with these episodes is go through the script book and compare what we read in it with what we see in the final episode. We have done a proper reaction episode to this. So if you haven't heard that one, go back and listen to that. It's probably going to contain a little bit more interesting reflection because, as you just said, Steve, there isn't a huge amount to discuss, really, I don't think, in this. It's pretty true to script. There's just the odd clutching at straw difference.
I think one of the main things is that Samantha Spiro seemed to be given a bit more license to just talk nonsense at various times while she's locked in the toilet.
Yes, there's a lot of non-scripted voiceover action
Ad-libs from her.
From Sue, from the toilet. I was wondering, did they add that on afterwards? Because most of it is ignored by
it's
Gareth.
Just her chatting away about Dr. Mellon.
Yeah, so I was wondering whether that would be...
Mellon?
Yeah, Dr. Someone.
Oh, Mikos. Dr. Mikos. Not Dr. Mellon. Not Dr. Mellon.
Dr. Mellon. Yeah, I was wondering whether they sort of did that in post when they were kind of putting it together and thinking we could do with a bit more stuff going on. Yeah.
Because it's mainly when he's just sort of rushing around the house doing stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's dealing just with light relief in the background.
Exactly. Like the ladder and...
Yeah.
Sort of sorting all of that stuff out. So which reminded me more of A Quiet Night In than it has at any other point, where it's kind of like quite physical comedy of him.
Sort of frantic and
sort of moving
silly
around, trying to get past the ladder, and then obviously, like falling back, all of that stuff. But you can't do it silently, so they've thrown in more toilet context chat. Yes. Yeah, so how did you find going back and watching this?
This was as I remembered it. Funnily enough, the first one in a while that I hadn't completely misremembered the whole thing. It's a lot of fun. It's very silly. I really like Gareth's character and the fact that he's got all of these fears, but he's also done quite a lot of research on all of his fears to try and justify it all to himself. It's good.
Yeah. Yeah, same. It's one of those episodes that I think just nestles in the middle of all of the roster of Inside Number 9 episodes, where it's
just
one of those solid bit of fun, nothing amazing, but
it's the thing, it doesn't jump to mind when you're listing them, apart from the fact it's the one with the fun name. But it's solid.
Solid episode, yeah. Yes, so discrepancies. Did you find anything early on that was different in the script from what we saw?
I think right from the off, Dana's character is... It says she looks worried so there's the exchange they have at the beginning about we're not into the episode yet, but he's clearly wound up about something first thing in the morning as she's off to work. And there's the direction that says, okay, see you later then. It says that she looks worried. Yeah. I think she came off more exasperated than worried, I thought, as she walked out of that door.
Yeah.
There was kind of this look on her face that was, for goodness sake, I'm fed up with this. And you kind of get, which is as it should be, really, because this whole day is set up because of the fact that she's so fed up of the effect it's having on her life. So she doesn't come off as worried. She comes off as exasperated for me.
We're back to the old parrot issue, aren't we, from Mother's Room?
Yeah, but I think Amanda Abington is easier to direct than a parrot.
She should put that in her press quotes.
Easier to direct than a parrot.
Yeah. No, I thought it's more of a, sort of exasperated is a good word, a kind of despairing look.
Yes.
I guess in the context of the episode, there could potentially be worry because
of what he's going to do today.
Well, and how well is this treatment?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because it is quite a risk. This
is like
what they're doing.
Ramped up exposure therapy.
Yeah,
and
which could end with he could respond
badly.
Yeah,
yes.
You're potentially putting people at risk.
Yep.
Including Dermot O'Leary. How much of this was Dermot O'Leary in on?
I don't think he was in on any of it.
No.
I think that was a happy accident. I hope.
That's great. The first note that I made was a direction that when Gareth has just phoned in to say he's not feeling great to work, it says he fills a mug with hot water.
No hot water.
No, it's like he's making a cafetiere of coffee.
Yeah.
Which we then... He takes his coffee into the living room. That's another direction. So they already know it's going to be coffee rather than a mug of hot water.
That's true, yeah. I guess you could fill the mug with hot water and just put some instant coffee in it.
If you're making instant coffee, maybe...
But maybe they decided Gareth's not the kind of man to make instant coffee.
No, he's made
He's a cafetiere guy.
A French press.
Although I'd say that's riskier than instant. I think you're introducing steps here on Friday the 13th that you possibly shouldn't. I think you should keep everything as basic as possible.
Yeah. Have you ever had a cafetiere explode?
I have not. No. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't go as far as like weird upside down methods involving an AeroPress that I would really not be advised. Oh, that's gone wrong before.
Have you gone wrong with that?
Well, sometimes it's good to do the AeroPress upside down.
I do every time.
Yeah, I've had it not seal properly and just go everywhere.
Ah.
Yeah.
See, I find sometimes it's more dangerous the other way around because you don't quite know. I know how, because when you do it upside down, you know exactly how much water's going in.
Yeah, I find it frustrating when you're doing it the supposed right way up that it drips through.
Yeah, prematurely.
If it's supposed to not, you get that kind of pre-drip.
Yeah, exactly. We don't like that, do we?
No, we don't.
Going into middle age.
Newman.
Yeah. The next, did you have anything before some of the Dermot O'Leary voiceover language was slightly different? Oh no, it was the recorded voice when he the answer phone says you have reached the Dermot O'Leary, and then he hangs up rather than you have reached BBC Radio 2.
Okay. No, hadn't noticed that. And that's a weird thing to change because Dermot was fully on board the whole time. It's not like they suddenly...
No, I would just wonder whether... I wonder how much... Because Dermot O'Leary changes the script later on to maybe more the things that he would more naturally say in that situation. And I wonder whether they took out... Is there any other reference to BBC Radio 2? Whether it was just, let's make it Dermot O'Leary on the radio rather than it being
BBC Radio.
BBC Radio 2. I don't know. Because everything else is just him on the radio.
There isn't actually any other mention of the BBC.
No.
Oh, there you go then.
So
that's what it was.
Who knows?
Well, significant.
Very significant. And then also, just after that, when he's, again, there's a bit of physical comedy with closing the blinds as Sue is delivering the parcel.
Yeah.
As a postal worker who does deliver... Oh, no, it's the umbrella, isn't it? So, yeah, it's not. She's not actually a postal worker. They weren't.
She's an actor.
She's an actor. Yeah,
it's the whole thing.
It says...
Lucky they got a postal worker to pretend to be a postal worker.
Yeah, that's great. She appears at one of the windows just as Gareth is about to close the blind. But he's already closed two of them.
Yeah.
And she appears at the third one, which I think is... That's a great...
Funnier. I think it's funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a bit of change to the script here where she's... what with it being Friday, it'll be closed all weekend. It's what it says in the script. Actually, it became, it'll be, with it being Friday, it'll be stuck there.
Yeah.
There's another little change when she gets to the door. And this could be a pernickety, pointless mention, but actually I think it changes the emphasis of it.
Is this the please?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, there. It's scripted that he says, please don't come in. But instead, he actually far more directly says, don't come in, please.
Yeah.
Which sounds more of an order.
I think it does change it changes the emphasis and the tone. Don't come in, please. Yeah, please don't come in. Depends how you say it. Please don't come in.
Please don't come in. Sounds a bit
it's more of a plea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rather than an order. Some exchange about the Belvita, and then him off to find his pen.
Additional little ow.
Yes.
The ow is not scripted.
Ow. While there's stuff going everywhere. And then they remove the reference to Dragon's Den that is in the script. I feel like the BBC is being just removed from this episode.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Because she obviously recorded that line because because I was like following it along and it felt like a weird cut. Yeah. Yeah, just my friend Enid got me one of them shiwis, where you funnel it. Took out one of them shiwis off Dragon's Den.
Yeah.
And I suppose, do you get things off Dragon's Den? Or do you get things off the person that appeared on Dragon's Den?
Yeah, I think so. But you might describe it like that.
You might do, yeah.
That Levi Roots sauce off Dragon's Den.
Yeah, that's
true.
Wasn't it? That's true. That must be
reggae sauce.
A very old reference now, yeah.
There was we did also remove the line earlier while he was searching for pens. What do we do with them all?
Ah, yeah.
That went away.
Interesting. Yes. I noticed that Dr. Mikos, or Dr. Melone, Dr. Mikos was spelt Mikos on the subtitles, but
was it?
Mekos.
Mikos.
Yeah. In the script. So, names. I didn't look up.
Oh, don't.
And then there's an additional direction from Gareth to Sue to tell her where to go to the toilet.
Oh, yes, through there.
Yeah.
Be quick.
Be quick.
I feel like adding a through there makes him a bit more accommodating than he possibly should be.
Yeah.
It's through there. Be quick.
Unless he's like, don't deviate from the correct path. It's through there.
I feel like this person's invaded my home. I've told her not to come in.
I mean, it's
quite
pretty
clearly.
outrageous, isn't it?
This behaviour is mad.
Yeah.
God, I can't believe she's a postal worker behaving like that.
With teeth like that. Then, suddenly he hears knocking from inside the downstairs toilet. He walks over to investigate. There isn't any knocking. There's a little cut here. It just goes straight to Sue saying hello from inside the toilet.
Okay.
Panickety. It's panickety.
Panickety.
Yeah. Hellos.
Yes, for hello.
There was plenty of additional hellos from Gareth. Rather than saying, come on.
Saying, come on, yeah. Come on, we go, hello. Hello, what are you doing under there? Ow.
To the cat.
To the cat.
The black cat.
I enjoyed the next bit of direction for him going into the bathroom. Gareth slowly walks into the bathroom, poised like a cowboy.
Yeah.
He was not
What
poised.
does that mean? I was like
that
I mean, I'm not
bow-legged walk like John Wayne.
like with your thumbs in your
like
in the little sort of
Lionel
belt hooks.
Blair line dancing around.
Yeah. What's gone on in their minds there where they're like imagining how he enters the bathroom poised like a cowboy? I've just put what? Exclamation mark, question mark.
And he quickly draws out a pistol.
Yeah.
Bang!
I suppose maybe they had in their minds like he'd draw the shower head like you'd draw a gun. And then
They didn't mention that though.
no. He slowly unhooks the handheld shower head from its clip, talking gently to the cat as he does so.
The man said, lucky.
Nice bit of physical comedy again.
And
I
then
think we mentioned in the original
Yes.
reaction of like he stood far too long under the pouring shower that was like reminiscent of something like the Chuckle Brothers or
Yes.
like, that those things where you've got caught by this thing and it's a bit like Home Alone where he's getting his head burnt off.
Yeah.
It's like how long do you need to stand there?
Step away.
Yeah.
And this is where the Sue's ad libs kind of start, where she's just sort of chatting away to her, shouting away. I'm not being funny, but I didn't hear exactly what it was.
Library books that need taking back.
Oh, is it library books that need taking back? Dr. Meekon says there's a danger of me having a fit. She's shouting away.
Yeah. And that comes back. She keeps shouting,
This might set me off.
this might set my fit off. Yeah.
What's going on? I can hear banging. I've got tinnitus, ever since I saw White Snake.
I wrote a letter to complain.
Yeah. Is this the second mention of White Snake in an Inside Number 9 episode?
Yeah, I think Empty Orchestra.
Empty Orchestra, yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly, I'm gonna put that down to Steve, I think.
Do you think?
I don't know why. He strikes me as more of a White Snake man.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's her ad-libbing, as the actor, but also there's a sort of a whole meta level to that.
There is. She's an actor within an actor yeah.
Within
Russian actors.
Russian actors. Chekhov's actor.
Not Chekhov. We haven't had a Chekhov in a while, have we?
We haven't.
No, this wasn't one.
This was... And was Chekhov even ever an actor? I don't know.
Was he just pretending to be one?
Just in the first scene. And then he had to be one by the final. Chekhov.
If Chekhov pretends to be an actor in the first scene, he will definitely turn out to be an actor in the last scene.
Yeah.
Chekhov's Chekhov. That's good.
I was reading something about, was it Reese's, the reference to the peacock feathers? Have we talked about this
to do with his dad?
His dad came in one night after having gone to the pub or something. I'm trying to recall this. And saw there was peacock feathers, and was basically, I think he scripted the same lines that he said when when Reese was a kid. Yeah, like I can't have those in here. You got to get them out of here now.
Where did we hear that?
I don't know.
Because I remember that story as well.
Maybe was that on the Inside Number 9 podcast, maybe?
Maybe.
They talked about it somewhere.
But yeah. It's weird that he therefore changed it. So he says, peacock feathers, are you allergic? Yes, to the evil eye, you're covered in them. He adds in, they're extremely bad luck.
Oh, yeah.
That's not scripted. That's an extra. Maybe because I wasn't aware that peacock feathers were...
No, I wasn't either. And are they? Or was that just Reese's?
I mean, they were bad luck when I was camping once in the Peak District, and the campsite had a whole bunch of peacocks roaming around that at 2 o'clock in the morning just started going, ah!
They make some weird noises, again. Don't they?
Yeah, especially in the early hours. Don't camp near peacocks. Thanks, mate. Don't camp near peacocks.
And they fly up into trees. They don't fly very far, do they?
No.
Like onto walls and things.
Onto walls?
Yeah. I remember
like a fly.
I was at Warwick Castle once. Yeah, it's a bit like that. Except onto the top of the wall.
Yeah. Not just on the wall.
It's just stuck to the wall. Yeah, it was Warwick Castle once, and it was like hearing those noises. I'm like, where is that? What is that?
It's a peacock. That's what
and
peacocks
I looked up
sound
and there's
like.
a little peacock up there. Little Johnny Peacock. Additional, I'm getting it. Gareth.
Mm-hmm.
You got that screwdriver yet? Scripted, I'm getting it. He says it twice. It's not scripted.
I'm getting it.
Getting it. Yeah. Pernickety.
And then I haven't really got much else from that.
No. I've got an unbelievable. Was there an unbelievable added somewhere? Your flush is broken, by the way. Unbelievable. Don't know. Not important. Next thing was locked in a toilet with you two is changed to trapped in a toilet with you two. I've got.
Here he is doing the Lord's work here.
And then
this better be good.
when they're having a conversation in the toilet, that's nothing to do with the date, it's just circumstance. So says Mr. Shoes on the table, you're inviting bad luck. From who, though? From the universe. I open the door and boom, utter chaos. But in the script it's, I let you in and boom, utter chaos. So,
well, this is the thing, actually. He didn't let anyone in. No one's been let in. He has just opened the door.
Just opened the door, yeah. And then she came in, the cat came in, Johnny came in.
Opening the door,
the ladder came in.
A single person in at all.
No, I'm not sure about his explanation of from talking about Jesus dying on Good Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know they had Fridays in them days. Of course they did. Chaucer says it in the Middle Ages.
The 14th century.
Yeah. So, well, isn't that sort of
1400 years?
1300 years after.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing else really. All right, what are you talking about was changed to what do you mean?
Okay.
Massive change there.
It's a biggie.
And then jumping to, so we're now in Dr. Rogers has arrived.
Mm-hmm.
And they're talking about the treatment. Turns out Sue and Johnny are actors. and they're having that little exchange, love-in about how good they are. And Sue, Johnny says, it was magnificent. So funny. Bless you. It was the teeth was added. There's no reference to the teeth.
She also doesn't say, I hope we weren't too annoying.
Oh, is that in the script?
Yeah. It's taken out.
Yeah. Because she doesn't care.
She doesn't care. They're doing their thing, aren't they?
They're doing their thing.
It was the teeth, I think, and the accent. So there was, in the conversation that Dr. Rogers and Gareth are having, there's a slight change. Dr. Rogers asking, perhaps we ought to address what's really going on here, became perhaps you ought to tell me what's really going on here, Gareth.
Yeah.
That's really invigorating content for everyone, I know.
Yeah, that was good.
But,
no, yeah. I made that note. And also Gareth changes, and you think I'm the one who needs to see a fucking therapist, to, and you think I'm the one who needs fucking therapy.
Oh.
So again, I'm sure
seeing a therapist doesn't always mean therapy.
No.
Therapy often does mean seeing a therapist, but although it doesn't anymore.
No.
Not in this world, does it?
No, it could be anything, mate.
Chat to
horses,
GPT.
Yeah, that's true.
That strikes me as a terrible idea, but there you go.
Yeah. Well, that's a conversation for another podcast.
I did see a good one earlier where someone had posted a picture of their food, which was a lovely ribeye steak with dolphin nose potatoes. And someone had asked ChatGPT what dolphin nose potatoes were. And it said from the image, it looks as though that they are potatoes that have been cut into the shape of dolphins' noses, which is why they have the name dolphin nose potato, along with a load of other stuff. So yeah, strikes again.
It's so cocksure about what it says as well.
It's lying with confidence.
Lying with confidence.
So yeah, Dermot's arrived.
I got there's another double that just before that.
Oh, is there?
When Dana says break it about the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
She says break it again.
Oh, does she?
It's only scripted for her to say it once, yeah.
Oh, but she says it twice.
She says it twice.
God.
I know.
Why?
I know.
Why does she do that?
Crazy, man.
Who does she think she is?
Obviously,
I thought she
paid
was
by the word, and she's just slipped in another.
There we are. I was praising her for being easier to direct than a parrot, but it turns out does what she likes, like a parrot.
Like a parrot.
Repeats things like a parrot.
Like a parrot. Yeah, Dermot. Big guy. There's no big guys in the script.
I think that's a Dermatism.
Well done. Congratulations, big guy. Oh,
you
there he is,
lucky
big guy.
Man.
Yeah. That's all changed. So in the script, it's, well, ta-da, congratulations, Gareth. You were the 1 millionth person to call into our Radio 2 show earlier this morning.
So does that Radio 2 go? Or
that
not?
Goes. So it changes to, you were the millionth caller on the radio today, which means you have banked yourself 130,000.
That sounds clunky as hell.
Yeah, and it's funny because it's like, what does that even mean? I think it's better because it's like, sounds ridiculous. Like, you were the millionth caller on the radio today. Does that mean you were the millionth caller today? Surely not.
No. Also, on the radio, what do you mean?
On the
radio stations. We've taken the cumulative total of everyone who's ever called into the radio.
And what's the time scale? Because it's like, you were the 1 millionth person to call in. Well, I suppose that makes more sense. You were the 1 millionth person to call into our Radio 2 show earlier this morning. So since I started doing this Radio 2 show,
it must be.
You are the 1 millionth person to call into it. But yeah, I feel like the more strange sounding line is funnier because it doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense.
So Scott Mills gets 6.2 million listeners on average on the Radio 2 breakfast show.
Right.
So that if it was just that morning, 1 in 6 people would have had to have phoned in.
And were they asking for... They did give out the number, didn't they? Were they asking for people to call in with their... Today's special phone-in... Is it just telling stories of Friday the 13th?
Maybe.
I don't know. It feels like a lot of people to call in.
What, 1 in 6 listeners? Yeah. Unless
with a special story.
Big Dermot gets more listeners than Scott Mills.
And I love the fact that it's just like, I don't know if this is a thing that, because you're the millionth caller, of course you get £130,000. The big 1-3, he then says. It's like, what do you mean the big, so that would be £13,000 or £13.
The big
1,300,000.
1,300,000.
I just like it because it just doesn't...
That's a demented way of saying that. What is wrong with you?
Make any sense.
1.300 millions.
Yeah. And then he changes, I think this must be your lucky day, to you are a lucky man.
Yes, you are a lucky man.
And Sue inviting him to see Half a Sixpence.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Ant Deck.
And Deck. And Ant.
Yeah. If you and I would like tickets for Half a Sixpence, I'm pretty sure I can get a couple of house seats.
And he says, in the script, it's, oh, that's unbelievable. I'll check my diary. But actually he says, thank you. Leave my details with my producer. Leave your details with my producer. And then he changes, is that okay to, how does that sound? To Gareth about doing a quick interview to play out on the show tomorrow morning when we make the big announcement. So he's doing... Does he do a breakfast show? He does a Saturday breakfast show as well as the Friday breakfast show.
Oh, unlikely. Dermot's
there we go. We found it. We found the flaw in this episode.
I think something's hit the floor. I think it might be the quality.
I think we're doing well. We've been going for half an hour, mate.
Wow, good grief.
We are scraping some serious barrel.
If you are still listening to us right now, congratulations to you. Give us a call. You might be our 10th or 13th. You could be the big 1-3 caller.
If you could send us £130,000, that would be really useful.
1,300,000.
Thank you.
Makes it sound smaller. Only 1,300,000.
Yeah, if you want a shout out in the next episode, send us £1.30 or more, preferably. Yeah, have you got anything else? I've got a couple of notes, but I don't really understand them.
He said, instead of saying, I thought I'd fixed everything, he says, I thought I was cured.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because that's him acknowledging it as a kind of an illness rather than everything needed fixing around him. Well, you were never going to be able to do that because you were scared of life. You're acknowledging that this was something that was wrong.
Yeah, and it's sort of the other way around, isn't it? Because, yeah, that's a good point.
You, not
I thought I'd fixed everything. Is like I thought I'd controlled the day or controlled everything that could have gone wrong.
No, you've cured you.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's me.
Yeah, and so Dermot O'Leary all actually happened rather than... Oh, you mean Dermot O'Leary, that was real? And then Dana says, yes, bloody Dermot, bloody O'Leary, rather than just Dermot, bloody O'Leary. I think the extra bloody is a good touch.
Yeah.
And that is all I have. Yeah.
And me.
Great. I did underline the fact that the final direction is she absent-mindedly walks into the street and gets knocked down dead by a car. So they've specified that she does die at the end.
I think it's important that you specify at the end of an episode whether someone does in fact survive or die, because otherwise I think you leave it open to interpretation for people to get all,
They would never do that. These guys would never do that.
We'll find out, won't we? Ooh. We will find out.
We might. Oh, I hope they don't give away too much.
You mean just confirm what's reality is?
What's the fact that he is, in fact, dead at the end? Yeah. Cool. I think we should stop because this
we'll
has been...
spoil future episodes, won't we?
Yeah, and that. Yeah. Next up is Love is a Stranger.
Yes.
That, I imagine, will also...
I'd forgotten this one, actually, with Matthew Horn in it, being a creepy person.
Yeah. That could either have a lot of changes or it be really tightly scripted. We will find out.
We will.
You look like you're about to do the rewatch right now.
Well, I'm just checking something.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's all right. Something I thought, but it isn't the case.
Oh, don't worry. Yes, if you have any thoughts on this episode or what we have talked about with regards to this episode, Paraskevidekatriaphobia.
Mr. Deck. Paraskevidekatriaphobia.
Paraskevidekatriaphobia.
There you go.
Do I always do that?
I think so.
Paraskevidekatriaphobia. Maybe I do.
Paraskevidekatriaphobia.
I think maybe I always miss out the deck a bit.
I think that I thought that there were more letters than there were in this title, which is why it always looked weird. But if you break it into little chunks, it's Paraskevidekatriaphobia.
Paraskevidekatriaphobia. Maybe I do it Paraskevidekatriaphobia. Yeah, so I Deca becomes separated in my Paraskevidekatriaphobia.
Paraskevidekatriaphobia.
Yeah.
I guess how it should said depends on which bits are which kind of features of the phobia.
Yeah. The third, the Decatrier, because that's like 13, isn't it?
That's 13, Decatriaphobia. Yes. Nice.
Yeah. Decatriaphobia.
Decatriaphobia would just, so Decatriaphobia would just be the fear of 13.
Yeah.
Is that right?
What's Paraskevi mean?
Friday.
Friday Decatriaphobia.
Just Decatri. Oh, hang on.
Oh, finally, we're into the magic.
Oh, hang on. Oh, right. Decatriaphobia is a term, though not officially recognised medical term, for the superstitious fear of Friday the number 13 or the fear of Friday the 13th, which is more accurately and commonly known as Paraskevidekatriaphobia or Frigatriskeidekaphobia.
Okay,
so
what's para as a prefix mean?
This is more specific. Okay, so actually so the number 13 is actually Triskaidekaphobia. But why? That's weird. Decatriaphobia, commonly used, related to number 13.
Paraskevi, to prepare.
Preparing for the 13th.
No? That's spelled slightly differently as well. I don't know.
It's like it's one of these things where there's like mixing old Greek and new Greek.
Yeah. Which is one of your bugbears, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it when people mix Greek and Latin in the same words as well.
Oh, yeah, they're the worst.
Disgusting. They are. Those people. As the Wikipedia article on list of phobia states, these sorts of overly specific phobia names are just jokes. No one uses these words in a serious context.
Oh.
They're just silly.
Well, yeah.
There you go.
Someone with a bugbear updating that Wikipedia page.
Ancient Greek calls it 3 and 10, while modern Greek is 10 and 3. So ancient Greek is triskaideka, but modern Greek is decatrias.
Right.
So there's some modern Greek going on there. And then the other one, Frigga thingy, what was it? Frigga triskaidekaphobia is using Frigga, which is a Norse goddess after whom Friday is named. So people bring in Norse mythology and it's ridiculous.
No, it's not right, mate. It's not right.
It's not. Can we just pick a route for
pick
a
a
word?
mythological route.
Pick a language route and stick with it. None of this nonsense. Come on. I can't believe we managed to bookend this whole episode just talking about that word.
It's good. It's good. Yeah, and as I say, if you have any, if anybody is still listening and you have any thoughts on this, please do get in touch. A Quiet Night Inside 09 at gmail.com or via Blue Sky at AQNIN9. And if you fancy sponsoring a future episode, then you can drop us a few quid, £1.30 or more on PayPal Me.
£1.3, that is.
£1.3. You figure out the maths.
What maths is it?
Oh, yeah, we're metric. Yeah.
Money. We're already decimalised, mate. It's fine.
So I was thinking in shillings and all that.
Pre-decimalised currency.
Yeah. So, have I got anything else to say? No. And we'd be grateful if you can. That'd be lovely. All right, mate. See you next week.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.